Our universe is a vast and mysterious place, filled with wonders that boggle the mind and stretch the imagination. It's filled with billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars, planets, and countless other celestial objects. It's hard to imagine, but it all started from a tiny point, smaller than an atom, in an event that changed everything. About 13.8 billion years ago, the universe exploded into existence in an event we call the Big Bang, a moment of unimaginable energy and heat. Since then, the universe has been expanding and cooling, evolving into the complex cosmos we see today. Think of it like a balloon being inflated, stretching out in all directions. As the balloon gets bigger, the dots drawn on its surface move further apart, just like galaxies moving away from each other. That's what's happening to galaxies in our universe. But what happens next? What is the ultimate fate of our cosmos? Will the universe keep expanding forever, growing colder and darker? Or will it eventually collapse back in on itself in a fiery end? These are questions that scientists are still trying to answer, using powerful telescopes and advanced theories. There are a few different theories about the future of our universe, each as fascinating and complex as the cosmos itself. One possibility is called the Big Freeze. Imagine stretching a rubber band. The more you stretch it, the thinner and weaker it gets. Eventually, if you stretch it too far, it will snap. The Big Freeze suggests that the universe will keep expanding, but the expansion will slow down over time. Eventually, all the stars will run out of fuel and die out. The universe will become a cold, dark, and empty place. Another theory, called the Big Rip, is a bit more dramatic. This theory suggests that the expansion of the universe won't slow down. It will actually speed up. This accelerating expansion will eventually become so strong that it will overcome the forces holding everything together. Imagine the fabric of space-time being stretched so thin that it rips apart. Galaxies, stars, planets, even atoms themselves would be torn to shreds. It's a rather violent end to the universe. Now imagine the opposite of the Big Bang. Picture the vast cosmos not expanding but contracting. Instead of expanding outwards, what if the universe started contracting inwards? What if the galaxies, stars, and all cosmic matter began to move closer together? This is the idea behind the Big Crunch. It's a theoretical scenario where the expansion of the universe reverses. In this scenario, gravity eventually wins the battle against expansion. The force that once pushed everything apart now pulls it all back together. The universe begins to shrink, pulling everything closer and closer together. Imagine all the galaxies, stars, and planets being drawn into a tighter and tighter space. Galaxies collide, stars crash into each other, and eventually, everything collapses into a single, incredibly dense, and super hot ball of matter. This cataclysmic event would be unlike anything we've ever seen. Some scientists even speculate that this super dense ball could then explode again in another Big Bang, creating a new universe. This explosion could be the birth of a new cosmic cycle. This cyclical process of expansion and contraction is sometimes called the Big Bounce. It's a fascinating concept that suggests the universe could be in a never-ending loop of birth, death, and rebirth. So, which of these scenarios is most likely? When we look up at the night sky, we can't help but wonder about the fate of the universe. Based on our current understanding of the universe, the Big Freeze seems to be the most plausible ending. This scenario, also known as the heat death, suggests that the universe will continue to expand until it reaches a state of no thermodynamic free energy. Observations suggest that the expansion of the universe is indeed accelerating, driven by a mysterious force we call dark energy, but not at a rate that would lead to a Big Rip. The Big Rip would require an even faster acceleration, tearing galaxies, stars, and eventually atoms apart. However, the universe is full of mysteries that we are still trying to unravel. Every new discovery brings us closer to understanding the cosmos. New discoveries could change our understanding of the cosmos and its ultimate fate. For instance, the nature of dark matter and dark energy remains one of the biggest questions in modern astrophysics. One thing is for sure, these events, if they happen, are billions, if not trillions, of years in the future. The timescales involved are so vast that they are almost beyond human comprehension. So there's no need to worry about the universe ending anytime soon. Our daily lives will continue unaffected by these cosmic events. We have plenty of time to explore and learn more about our amazing universe. The journey of discovery is just as important as the destination, and who knows what incredible findings await us in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the cosmos.